everyone, Ashley here, and welcome back to my channel. I can't wait to show you how to achieve this easy and effortless no makeup look featuring bronze eyes and nude lips. This is one of those looks that just enhances what's already there. Let's do this. I'm going to start off the skin look by spritzing on Prep and Prime Fix Plus. I love starting makeup with this because it helps with inflammation because it has cucumber and chamomile. It also has glycerin, which helps draw water from the air to the skin, which sets us up for success in creating a super smooth, hydrated skin. Now I'm applying Next to Nothing face color in medium dark. This new product is completely incredible because it's basically a filter for your skin. It blurs light and it perfects without a heavy load of pigment. It also moisturizes, so that's why I'm not using a moisturizer. Coco has a normal to oily skin type, and between the Prep and Prime Fix Plus and this, she's perfectly hydrated and perfected. I want to smooth out Coco's lips, so I am using MAC lip conditioner. I love how the sweet almond oil and shea butter retexturize the lips, and it's important to do this step early in the makeup process just in case there's any dehydration. You can slough it off later on before you apply your lipstick. I'm going in now with the Studio Perfecting Stick to conceal and brighten under the eye area. I'm using the shade NC35, which is about 2 shades lighter than Coco's skin tone. This is going to eliminate that little bit of discoloration in her eyes. It's going to brighten. I'm going down the center of her nose, around the nose to get rid of any redness, and on her chin where she has just a few blemishes. Now I'm just going to buff all of that out with my 217 brush. I love this fluffy eyeshadow brush for blending out concealer because it whips it on in a really nice natural way. If there are any blemishes that are a little bit more stubborn, just do a tapping, stippling motion to cover those up more. Next, I am going to perfect and mattify the center of the face using the new Next to Nothing face powder. I love this powder because it blurs light beautifully, which also helps perfect the skin. It has a moderate amount of coverage, so it's going to continue to perfect the center by adding a bit more coverage, and I love applying it with the 135 large powder brush. Now I'm going to add depth to the hollows of the cheeks, and I'm using a Next to Nothing face color in dark, which is about 2 shades darker than Coco's natural skin tone. I love using pressed powders to contour the cheeks because they have a more natural tone to them and they look real. So I'm using the 133 small face brush to apply this. Again, it's another very soft natural hair brush, and you see how beautifully it applies it. It's time to add some color to these cheeks, and I'm going to be adding a flush using Quick Trick Stick. I'm just applying it directly to the apples of the cheeks and using that same 133 brush to blend it out. There's just something about creams on the cheeks, guys. It adds radiance and it looks intrinsic, as if it's coming from beneath the skin itself. It looks incredibly healthy and radiant and totally youthful. I'm obsessed. Look, gorge. Now it's time to elevate the glow. Yes, it's time to punch it up a little bit. I love using this Extra Dimension blush in Telling Glow. It is a beautiful apricot shade and layers so gorgeously on top of the Quick Trick Stick. It sets it a bit, and as you can see, it just elevates the radiance, and it's gorgeous. Let's get our highlight on by using Superb Extra Dimension Skin Finish. This shade is so incredible. It's kind of a rosé champagne type color that blends beautifully on Coco's skin tone. I like to start on the high planes of the cheekbones and then brush it up into the brow bone. It's going to serve as a really nice soft brow highlight and just adds a beautiful transition from cheekbone to eye. It's gorgeous. The boy brow. This is one of the hottest trends right now in brows. It's big, it's bushy, and it's slightly groomed. So let me show you how I get there. Now, the Brow Sculpt Brow Pencil in Omega is one of my favorite shades. It adds just the right amount of shadowing, but you can still see the individual brow hairs. You want to apply it against the grain of the brow so that it cancels out your brow's memory and allows you to sculpt it in the way that you desire. So as you can see, you just go in short strokes and it applies the color really nicely. This product also has a spoolie brush on the other end, and so once you've gotten a decent amount of color on, then you can use the spoolie and brush the brows up in an upward motion. And then you can also see if there's any edits that need to continue to be made, and you can fill in any sparse areas. And then you can brush it up as dramatically as you would like, or add a bit more softness like I'm doing right there. I like it a little bit more spiky in the front, and then to pull it down in the back. Sorry, my fro was getting in the way, guys, right here, but I just wanted to get you a good idea of how to achieve your brow goals. So to be paired with this bushy bory brow and this luminous skin, we're going to do a simple 5-minute eye. I'm using Technical Liner in Baroque, and this liner wears all day long, and I am obsessed with this chocolatey bronze shade. I'm applying it generously to the top lash line, and I am going to softly define the shape with the 228 mini shader brush. It's going to create a slight winged effect, so we still get that beautiful elongation. However, it's going to have a soft diffused look. I think this effortless sort of liner looks so beautiful and feminine, and I'm just adding just a little bit more underneath the eye. I'm not going to fully line underneath, but as you can see, you end up with this softly defined eye that looks effortless and super feminine. Now that our liner is on, we want to curl our lashes and get them organized. Even if you have curly lashes, I like to curl the lashes because it lifts them and again gets them nice and organized. I'm using Extended Play Mascara in Giga Black. I love it because it is a super saturated black mascara that curls and defines the lash. So it gives you really great separation. You want to make sure that you wiggle your brush back and forth as you apply it, because this allows the formula to get all the way to the root of the lashes and to maintain the curl all day long. Look how gorgeous. I really love putting mascara on the bottom lashes. However, I don't want them to steal the attention away from our top lashes. So I'm using a brown shade of Extra Dimension mascara in Squatted Sugar, and I'm using a 205 mascara fan brush to apply it. It picks up a small amount of product, however, it still defines and fluffs the bottom lashes beautifully. Gorgeous polished eyes are complete, and as you can see, Coco approves. Here is one of my pro secrets. I love using MAC Pro Shaping Powder and Light Sweep to set the concealer under the eye as well as brighten the eye area. This pro product has a beautiful luminosity and a reality that just adds a simple bit of perfection and brightness to the eye. It makes them look awake and super smooth. But remember, always make sure to tap out any concealer creasing before applying it, because we don't want to set any cakiness. We just want the eyes to look nice and smooth. Boom, skin and eyes are perfected. Now to finish off our look, we are going to double gloss these lips in a selection of nudes. I'm first applying Lust Lip Glass. I think it is the perfect slightly flushed lip color. It looks like your lips, just better. And we're going to top that off with Dreamy Lip Glass. And I'm going to apply that to the center of the lip to add more fullness to the lips. It has a bit of pearl, so it adds that bit of reflective quality that makes your lips look nice and plump. That is it, friends. That completes the look. I hope you enjoyed this super simple daytime glam using blondes and nudes. I think that this is such an easy approach to looking polished every day. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!